So the particulars to how all this ties in to studying our global systems is the impact waste has on our geosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Some of our waste management systems, like putting garbage in landfills and incinerating waste, pose many dangers to organisms, atmospheric, and marine health, which is why we need alternatives that are more convenient and used by our government. Littering is also a factor that we find as a problem associated with our consumerism culture and lack of accountability for our poor environmental actions, such as throwing away rather than reusing or recycling. It is time we stop seeing this as an excusable ignorance and take responsibility for the state of our Earth. To understand what we can do better, we must first understand each of our Earth's spheres in the global systems.
The geosphere or lithosphere is our rock layer. It is the solid Earth we tread on. Surrounding the geosphere, we have our hydrosphere, which makes up all the water on our Earth, such as oceans, springs, rivers, etc. Within these two layers, we have our biosphere, which encompasses all organisms from plants to animals. Then lastly is our atmosphere. This is where all our gases float around. As we mentioned before, landfills are an issue which is due to the chemicals they produce. These include methane gas, which is explosive and adds to the greenhouse problem, and leachate, which is created from the decomposition of the trash and is harmful to soil. Studies have shown that living in close proximity to landfills have been linked to many serious illnesses. So people thought, let us try incineration instead. However, this was just as bad, if not worse. The toxins released when burning the materials, such as plastics, release dangerous gases into the air known as dioxins. These pollutants aid in the polluting of our air and increasing the risk of occurrences such as acid rain. The ash produced contributes to releasing heavy metals and other toxins into the air we breathe. The positive use of incineration, though, comes from the use of combustion for recycling the waste into sustainable energy. Special technologies burn the waste materials to 850 degrees Celsius, where the energy recovered is used as electricity or heat energy. The benefit this provides is that it reduces our carbon emissions and has greenhouse-saving characteristics. Littering is an issue that is substantial due to the lack of control over it. Whenever people dump their waste, it eventually gets swept into our waterways and then into our oceans. The plastics and other rubbish that contaminate waters then harm our marine life. Turtles, shorebirds, and seagulls are the main ones affected by primarily plastic pollution.